Hey guys, and welcome to this Bitcoin update. Bitcoin just made a new low bottom, so it is still following exactly as I posted 4 months ago right here, that this move up will happen and then this move down will happen. Bitcoin just made something on a micro time frame, something I posted yesterday in the morning, saying that this is our hint that Bitcoin will probably go lower. And exactly that followed and made a new low at 57.8k. So we'll take a look at that, and at the end we'll also take a look how stablecoins look like and what I'm looking for them to top, meaning bottom in crypto. So if you like this video, give me a follow on X or subscribe to my new YouTube channel, which is this right here, where I post daily videos. Now let me show you what happened, how we knew that this move down will happen, and the two paths, two wave counts I'm looking at right now that could mark our bottom in crypto and in Bitcoin. So first, if we take a look at yesterday's post, where it said that Bitcoin did on this micro time frame something really important. Right after this wave 4 triangle pattern was completed at 0.382 fib. And what that thing is a start of a 5-wave impulsive structure right here. So this was a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 nested wave inside this larger 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If we look at this morning post, this happened exactly. Bitcoin now completed a 5-wave move down on a macro that became a subwave 1, and then it retraced exactly to 0.618 fib, which is a common subwave to a target. Meaning that on a macro, the usually most powerful subwave 3 may have started already. So following from yesterday's post, Bitcoin then made a new low and completed this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 move down, which now became wave 1 of this larger 5-wave move. Then it retraced in a 3-wave corrective move up exactly into 0.618. And inside this candle, it may already start a micro wave 1. Now, if we zoom in on a 4-hour chart, we are basically looking for a final 5-wave move down here to complete this wave C of this ABC of this WXY. If you'd like to see a breakdown of this on the macro, take a look at one of my previous videos where I tell you exactly how this wave count works, how I was able to predict right here that this move up will happen into this area, and then this 5-wave move down will follow into our bottom target box right here from 57 to 52k. If wave Y, which is this wave right here, this ABC, if this wave Y is extended to 1.618 fib, it could go to 47. So let's zoom in now on this wave C, and off this wave C, we'll zoom in into this final 5th wave, which will be a 5-wave move as well, something I'm posting about all the time. So looking on a 1-hour time frame, we were talking about this wave C, right? And this is a final 5th wave down. And at the moment, we only got a 1, 2, 3, wave 4 in a triangle, and we are now looking for a final wave 5. And inside this final wave 5 right here, we'll be looking at a 5-wave move down as well. And right now I will show you the two paths I'm seeing from here in this final 5-wave move down that are the most common that could happen and that decide where our bottom is. That let's zoom in either further into this wave count, into this micro 5-wave move down on the 15-minute chart. And first show you what exactly happened right here that told us Bitcoin will go down, and then the two paths that could be possible right now. So what you're seeing right here is that subwave 5. If we zoom out, this was that final wave 5, wave C, where we are looking for a 5-wave move down. We are now most probably in the final 5th wave right here. And this is the 5-wave move down we are looking for. So let's zoom in into our first subwave 1, which is this 5-wave move of wave 5. So why I knew right here that we'll be going lower? Well, it's because I noticed something that happened right here on the micro time frame, and it was a start of some kind of a very nested and impulsive 5-wave move down. After this corrective move right here, which was wave 4. Why? Because it came after wave 3. And where did that move happen? It retraced exactly to right here, which is 0.382 fib of this wave 3. And what is this structure here? Well, it's a triangle which is very common for waves 4, which is a complex 5-wave move right here, labeled A, B, C, D, E. Each of these 5 waves A, B, C, D, E is some kind of a 3-wave structure. By knowing these patterns, you can recognize where this corrective move actually finished. And in this case, it finished right here. And all the way up to here, this whole wave structure was corrective, was some kind of a 3-wave structure. So this was not a corrective top. This was a price top, but it was not a top of a correction. This was right here. Why is this important? Well, so you know that if this was a price top, that you do not start counting waves from here for this to be then some kind of a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's why I knew that this was a pattern top, so a completion of wave 4 right here, and then something else started right here from this structural top right here. And like I said, I noticed this move down, and this is a very nested 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 4, 5. And this then became a 1, 2, 3 triangle, 4, 5. So this being a triangle on a micro. So if this is something you are seeing, so after a possibly completed 5-wave 4 structure, if you noticed an impulsive structure starting to form after a completed wave 4, then this means a probable continuation to the downside in a 5-wave move down. So if this is now a completed 5-wave impulse, what followed next was this thing right here, okay? And if this was the first wave 1, this was then wave 2. And if we would zoom in even further into a 5-minute chart, we will see that this was an A, B, C. So while this move up looks good, it's only a 3-wave, a corrective move up. And if we draw a fib retracement from this wave 1, we can see that this ABC came close to tapping our 0.618. And what happened next? A 5-wave impulse after wave 2 retraces into a very common fib retracement 0.618, and then puts in another 5-wave impulse on the micro. This signals you that this is probably a continuation to the downside in the next 1, 2, wave 3 down, which will be a 5-wave structure again. So something like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If we zoom in into this thing right here, this was a 5-wave impulse up, okay? So if this was wave 1 of this next wave 3, it wouldn't surprise me that this would actually an A, B, C, something like this. And then this would become a 1, 2, and continuation to the downside, as I showed you before. But if Bitcoin is strong enough, then this wave 2 might not be finished as well. And that this ABC and some kind of this move right here was only a part of a bit bigger, some kind of a WXY that could retrace to deeper territory of this wave 1, okay? Wave 2 wouldn't end here, but would go a bit higher, making 1, 2, and then starting a powerful wave 3 in a 5-wave move down. So patience here for this to be really a wave 1 of the final 5-wave move down. Bitcoin must not go above the start of this wave 1, which was right here at about 60.6K. If Bitcoin would break this area, this would mean that this 5-wave move down was probably a completion of some remaining nested 1, 2 waves of this wave 3. And then it might be possible that this wave 3 actually ended right here. And that wave 4 is actually still missing from this 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5 down. Something good to know, just because you know that I'm always looking at all possible wave scenarios. But until that happens, at the moment, this looks more something like a start of the final 5-wave move down. So what are the 2 paths that I'm following this final 5th wave down, where we can calculate this by drawing fibs. So if this is a supposed wave 2 end, then we can draw our fib extensions from wave 1 to wave 2. And we know that 1.618 is the most common basic wave 3. This is then wave 1, wave 2, wave 3 right here, wave 4, and wave 5. And how do we calculate the approximate wave 4? By drawing fibs again of the length of wave 3. And the most common wave 4 retracement is 0.382. So as you know, it can go above that, but it cannot go in the territory of wave 1. Then after we map out our wave 4, a usual wave 5 target is equal length to wave 1. So we measure wave 1 and we put it at the end of wave 4 and draw our wave 5 into this area. So like I said in this morning's post, this right here, wave 5 goes for if wave 5 will not be extended as well. If wave 5 is extended as well, besides wave 3, then it could go lower as well. So this would be our green count, the most basic one, but waves 3 can also go lower and extend to 2.618 fib right here. So in this case, we would map out our wave 3 52.3K, and then we would draw fib retracement to this wave 3, and then 0.382 comes right here lower. And then the same goes for wave 5 if it is not extended, and if it follows the basic rule of being the same length as wave 1, then something like this, so the same price as wave 3 would be possible. So this would then be basically a double bottom. So until this structure tells us otherwise, this is the two paths I'm looking for the near future, this green one and this red one. If this wave 2 goes higher, these targets will change for a little bit. So let's see what Bitcoin gives us. In general, this would be very good news. Let's see what Bitcoin does today. If it can continue in this wave 3 down, this would be a very, very good news. Why? Because we've known for a long, long time that this final 5-wave move down, which is wave 5 of this bigger wave 5 of this final wave C. The macro on the structure is telling us that this is what it is missing wave-wise for the bottom to be in. But as you know, at the same time, I'll be looking at stablecoins as well. I think stablecoins are the most important chart in crypto right now. As we posted right here in March, we knew that this move down will happen, and it did exactly happen. And then the final wave 5 will follow. And this is the final wave that is missing in this macro move up. If we zoom on our 4-hour time frame, this was our base target 9.5% for our top in stablecoins. This was many months ago, so this could change. So, for example, if this were waves 1, 2, 3, and this was wave 4, and wave 5 now started, if Tether uses the rule of wave 5 being equal to wave 1, then the top would be somewhere in about 9.6%. Because if we zoom out on our weekly time frame and see this whole correction right here, how we got this top target, 9.5%, is by identifying that this was an ABC right here, which made wave A, and this was then an irregular flat correction that made a fake low right here, so an AB, and then this was wave C. This wave C is a diagonal, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and if we draw fibs for this 3-wave move right here, this is wave B, right? If this was wave A, 3-wave move down, this is a 3-wave move, wave B. And if we draw fibs from A to B, we got a 1.618 fib, which is very common for waves C. But these targets can overshoot and go beyond as well. Because, for example, if on the macro this was an A and this was B, and this will be C, then this 9.5 could mean that this is a regular flat correction. But this flat correction can also be either a running flat or an irregular flat correction, which makes a fake higher high in a 3-wave move up. And a common target for waves B, if there are this irregular flat correction or a running flat, a common target is from 1.0 fib all the way up to 1.272 fib, and then making a final 5-wave move down in wave C. So the base target is about 9.5, which can overshoot up. And if you go a lot higher, this would mean that this is an irregular flat correction or a running flat correction. But in either case, we'll be looking for a completed 5-wave move up. And if we take a look at USDC dominance, a similar situation, a different wave count on the macro. So on the macro, this is ABC zigzag right here, ABC, 5 waves in waves A, 3 waves right here in wave B. So this is an ABC with a confluence area for USDC top that comes to here. If it extends, it can overshoot to this box as well. But if we zoom in into this wave C right here, this 5-wave move up here is what seems to be missing in this whole move up. And if you zoom in, this 5-wave is what is missing, complete whole move up. So the same goes for USDC. What I'll be looking for the bottom in crypto is a top in a completed 5-wave move up from here. And we are looking for some kind of a final 5-wave move up here as well. And the last but not least, I just want to clarify something on ETH chart from yesterday's video. Some people were asking if this is a running flat correction, this A, B, and the final wave C in a 5-wave move down. If it has to come to this minimal target, 19% down from here to about 1.3K, which I mentioned yesterday. No, not necessarily. This only goes for the scenario where this would be an ending diagonal, where each of these 5 waves right here is longer than its previous one. And each of these 5 waves is a 3-wave move. And if you zoom in, this would conditionally could be a 3-wave move. Non-traditional, but you could find a wave count that would show this. And this would then be a 3-wave move down. And we are now looking for a final 5-wave move down. Complete this 5th wave of this supposed ending diagonal. So if this is a diagonal, this is a minimal target, but it also could be the case that this is some kind of a nested 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that this is a 5-wave move, and that this is a 5-wave move as well. If that's the case, then there are no rules that any of the waves should be longer than any other, with an exception that waves 3 can never be the shortest wave, right? And as we are talking about, for the bottom to be in, we will also be looking for a huge daily bullish divergence on this RSI right here. So a higher low right here and a lower low in the price. And I wouldn't be surprised if on the weekly, we would get a weekly bullish divergence as well. If we are as close as we think to the bottom, then this RSI may not go right here, may not go below this low right here. This was it. We have our 2 counts mapped out, our green one and our red one. Let me know in the comments what you think. If you see anything I am not in the charts, do we get something like this green count, or does wave 3 go to 2.618 fib? Right now, all eyes on this next move right here. It will tell us if this 3rd wave continues or if this wave 2 will correct up a bit higher. And as always, I am also looking for all the other scenarios that are possible from here, which I talk about in most of the Bitcoin videos. But yeah, I think good times are coming sooner than later. So this was it, and until the next time, have a great day. Bye-bye.